Ye- I am V-Berg. That's crazy. Now, guys, this is going to be a very offensive video, and you probably may unsubscribe to me. You may like it, you might dislike it because I'm going to say some crazy stuff in this video because I don't care because I am trying to fight for something. So, you know how on this channel I say nigga a lot and nigger a lot. Well, I haven't said nigger until now. But the reason why I'm saying these things as a white man is because, and if you're offended by that, that just proves that there is no God. Why would a God do that when you're offended by a word? Look, I'm trying to make something here. And I created this in 2013. So in 2013, I created this thing called Project Creation System. And look at your screen, look at these two images. I created this in 2013 and I wanted to do it before 2030. And it's basically living inside of a virtual world. So, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm pissed because it's like I'm running out of time. But am I really running out of time? With all this image generator and video generator, with the AI, why not create video game generation? So, and because of this video generating, things are becoming more realistic. So, why not create a virtual world? And if you guys are still offended by what I said earlier, just get some thick skin, please, and just hear me out because all I care about right now is, and I don't really care about this world at this point because this world is gone. And the government is screwing us over, which is fine. I don't really care. Just at least give me my virtual world so I can live the life that I want to live. I want to feel like I'm worth something because in this world I just don't fit. In this world is boring. Where's the dragons? Where's the giants that I've heard about? Where's all the crazy shit? Like where is it? Where is it? This world's boring. It's just it's boring to me. And I want this because I want love. That's why you see on the other picture of a woman that I had shown you earlier. Um, because I want to create a woman which I've already had, and she's a whole lot better than the image that you saw with the wireframe. Um, I want to create a artificial super intelligent woman, but I also want to create a warehouse that I'm gonna live in for the rest of my life, so I can have all of this shit happen. I want to make a world that I can live in and feel fucking happy and feel masculine. I want to put on my VR and feel like a badass. And I want the world in my warehouse to throw these things at me. So, okay, so here's a picture of let me pull it up. Here's a picture of a floor of a warehouse, as you can see. Um, it's it's just it's not what it's not. I don't have it. Okay, this is just a concept of what I'm looking at. This is not. I don't own this. This is not mine. But this is giving me an idea from a perspective of what I'm looking for. This is taken off of a website from a warehouse that was for sale, but I'm like, okay, so it's a floor, right? Now, the floor will be different from this floor. This floor will, everything that you see on this floor in this picture is gonna be gone, okay? Like, there's gonna be nothing on the walls. It's gonna be empty. You're not gonna see like debris or anything. It's just gonna be empty. But the floor is gonna have something that moves because, like I said, the hollow tile that you get to walk on the hollow tile and like what Disney made, but way better than that. And the floor will have multiple things. It will have an air pressure that will allow you to fly. Like for those people who want to skydive, but they're afraid to skydive, so they want to test how it's like to skydive. So they go to these places where they can get that air pressure so they can fly. So they go in this tube and it makes them fly because there's a big giant fan. Well, the floor is going to have something like that where it pushes you up. Not only you can walk in the same spot like the hollow tiles, but it also has air pressure. And I also want to add one more thing to it too. The floor will sink. And not only will the floor sink, but it will also produce water. So the floor will move and the floor will also create water, air, and everything. I'm trying to combine all these things into a floor so I can live within this world. I want to go into the universe, and since I can't do it in this stupid fucking planet because we're so far behind, because humans are lazy, I do got to give Elon Musk credit. The dude is obsessed with going to Mars. But it's taken too goddamn long. So in the meantime, I'd rather just create some virtual world that I can just get sucked into and do it that way. Like a video game, like No Man's Sky, right? The video game No Man's Sky, or I'm pretty sure there's other games out there that allow you to go into space, but No Man's Sky is one of them. And I want to do something. Oh yeah, Starfield, Bethesda. Um, I don't know, I haven't played it, but I think you could do the same thing with that. But I want to be in this world and I want to have it also run on a generating system, but also have developers create it. So I want an AI generating and a combination of both. So I want to have this world be generate because I want to be surprised when I play. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be playing this for the rest of my life. So this thing that I'm making, dude, I'm not gonna play any other game after this. After this is it. And I want to get my own little virtual gun, and I really want to, shoot things. Boom, boom. And this project that I want to make is also going to be good because it's going to help other people lose weight. Why? Because you're moving. You're moving within the world. The world is magical. The world is everything. The world will keep you motivated. You'll be seeing things, you'll be running away from it, trying to feel like I want you to be the hero. I don't want to use a controller. I mean, what am I going to do with a controller? This is what people do. They right? I don't want that. Like it's weird. I don't like that shit. What is that? Or you get your mouse. PC gamers. Like I'm not trying to hate on gamers here, but I'd rather be the controller. And I know people are gonna say, "Well, that's expensive." If I get somewhere, I will pay for everything. I will do my best to pay for everything. I don't know how I'm gonna do all this, but I want people to live a virtual life. I want to feel alive. So, also, I created this. Well, I can't say I created it, but this is an AC unit. And if you look at the AC unit, um this is well let's take a look at this one. This one right here is basically from my work, but it's not this is not from my work. I didn't take a picture, but my work has something like this. Um, But I used an artificial image generator to create this photo. Now, I typed in blue and red fans because I wanted people understand that this is what I want for people to have a hot and cold. So whatever you do in the world, those fans will turn on and you'll feel a cool breeze and then you'll feel a hot breeze. And heat will come from that. So you'll end up feeling all this heat. Like if you're in a hot area, you're gonna be like, but once you step in the cold, then the cold generator will, and then you'll start feeling cold again. Yeah, it's gonna be a very expensive thing, but I just want people to live a virtual life. Like that's what I want to do. If you don't want that, then that's fine. That's cool. I don't care what you guys do with your life. As long as you're an adult and you're not hurting anybody else, I don't care what you do to yourself, then I'm okay with it. As long as you're doing you to you by you when you're with yourself, and I don't really care. It's not my problem. Um, you know, if you want to work with other people, then that's fine. If you want to work alone, that's fine. I want to be in this world because I would feel the happiness. So after the fan, I also created this. Well, not after the fan, but I created this in a previous video. But this is what it's really gonna look like, sort of. I know. I'm changing it. So it's got the wall, the stairs, the take cover, and of course it's got that little ball thing which you get in and it makes you feel like you're in a car. It's one big virtual reality room and you live in it and the whole room is alive. And once you put on the VR headset, it's like the objects come towards you and it lets you know through the mask, if that makes sense. So if you want to take cover, the wall will come up to you. So you can feel it in the real world, which will be the block thing that you see on the floor. But when you remove it, you're going to see all these objects. But when you put on the VR, you're not going to see all the objects because you're looking at a different world. People who had VR headsets will know what I'm talking about. I just prefer creating a virtual world and creating also a FEMBOT because that's just something I want to live in and that's what something I want to do because I want to feel like I'm big. I want to feel like I can take down a giant and defeat monsters and I want to feel like I did something. I want to help people. And I don't want to be a police officer. I just want to do it, man. I just want to do it. I want to be the guy that just like feels like a legend already, you know? And video games allow you to do that. It kind of lets you be that legend. That's why most people play video games. I just don't want to hold a controller. So there's that. So I created this. So let me go back to one of the photos. There's there's this. Let me see which one it is. Yeah. Okay. So there's this that's above from the picture that I took off the internet. And I decided to go through an AI and try to connect it through an AI system. So then there's the control room, which is this black thing. So this black thing that you're seeing on your screen is the control room that pumps all the AC and makes the floor move. This is generated from an AI. I told an AI to generate this. So this is not found on the internet. The other pictures is, except for that one with the person standing in the room, I made that. and I just enhanced it through a AI image enhancer. So, and the photo of the warehouse with the person standing, yeah, that is generated, but all the objects with the wheel, or not the wheel, but the ladder and the wall and that was all added to it with the staircase moving. It's like a staircase, but like a treadmill staircase for workout. But yeah, but when you look at this picture, um, it's supposed to control the warehouse. I know I'm probably making people lose their mind with what I'm saying because this it sounds crazy and you're having trouble keeping up with it. But just think of a warehouse with a room that is just one big giant virtual reality and the floor moves and everything in that room moves and works with you. And it's AI watching you. The AI is watching you. It's studying you. And the world responds to you. It knows your flaws. It knows your moves. It tries to make you better. It helps you. It will teach you things. I want something to help me become a better person. That's basically what I'm saying here. Um, because this world is just it doesn't help. And I want to fly and I want to go into the ocean. And in this world that I want to make, I want you to enter inside of the virtual wheel that moves on the movable floor and allows you to do all this stuff. I don't know how I'm going to manage to do all this, but I will find a way when I get somewhere. Like, this is the future. I'm trying to think of the future. I'm trying to create future tech. I mean, this is like a Matrix type shit, but I don't want to be put into a Matrix world. I want to be put into, because I literally want to do something. I want to take it off and then eat with my FEMBOT because women to me have changed since back then. Or they've probably always been like that, but I don't know, the world's gotten worse. So I'm looking for an escape. That's basically it. I'm looking for help. And I'm not going to get it with religion. I'm not going to get it with God. I'm not going to get it with all that. I'm looking to escape, and that's why I'm on YouTube so I can find an escape so I can feel and get some sort of happiness because I know I'm not going to live long, and I don't want to live that long. I'm trying to live as short as possible, but not too short. I want to live to the fullest. I don't want to feel um I'm trying to accomplish everything before I go. Does that make sense? Like I want to go out in space. I want to explore as much as I can, you know? Um I want to see if I can improve myself. Um, I want to help and feel good about it, you know? And I want people to experience what I'm experiencing. That's another reason why I want to create this whole virtual thing. And the graphics are going to be lifelike. So that's out of the question. This isn't going to be like a video game looking thing. This is literally going to look like how you're seeing the world right now. That's why I'm going to probably have an AI generating this whole entire creation system that I want to make. I've been thinking about this for years and years and years, and I'm just like, my gosh, I just want this to happen. It's pissing me off. This is my goal here. My goal is to suck you all into this virtual world. I've always wanted this. I want to feel like I want to pull out my little VR gun and I want to battle monsters. I want to have some sort of like power charge, like Skyrim, when you have one power in this hand, another, and combine it, but something different, but something like that. Like I want to like charge my hand, like I want to wear something, like I want to be human, but I want to have like this thing, like when I acquire it, I can feel powerful, you know? Like if I go to a planet, how can I like jump and fly? Like I don't know. I want to experience all these things and it's just like it upsets me. I'm really bored of Earth. I'm bored of Earth. I hate it. I literally am bored of this planet. It's just it's not normal. This planet's not normal to me. Like everybody wants to feel like cool and badass, and video games allow you to have that. That was my happiness, but I'm I'm not happy with the video games because there's always something that's missing, and I don't have a woman with me as well. And I've already created her and I just want to bring her to life. And I created her back in like 2012, or I was creating her in 2012. And because I got Saints Row 2 and it kind of stemmed from there. So she kind of stemmed from like Saints Row, basically. Mostly Saints Row 2. And when I created her in Saints Row 2, when I was playing it in 2012, I fell in love with the character and I started seeing if I can map her out. This was before AI, okay, like image generator, and I was combining photos of like these models that I can morph to make her, and these two models from Europe matched her. And I don't want to mention the names, but it created her, and I use makeup to blend it. And now with this AI swapping, I can finally see her more realistic now. And it's just like, oh my gosh, she's the character from Saints Row 2. I brought her to life, and I made her body. She's thick. She's got the pear shape, the hips, and everything. She's got the hair. She's got the belly, the stomach. I mean, she has it, dude. She has it. She's got it. Oh, and I want her, bro. I want her alive, man. And that bothers me. So that is what I want, and this virtual world is what I want. I need help. I don't have my mom anymore. I lost my mom, and I want something to be there for me, and that's the reason why I wanted to create this machine, because I knew in time I'm gonna need help, and I know how humans are. Humans are not helpful creatures. That's just an evolution thing. Humans are just not helpful. And that's why I want to create all of this virtual world. I want a second life. but not Second Life, like that online thing. I want to create my own Second Life, if that makes sense. This realistic world that I want to be in. I want to create a spaceship that can go into the water and turn into a submersible, if that makes sense. That's crazy, right? So I'm gonna have to create this like what was it? Nova 360? I think that's what it's called. A Nova 360. And this Nova 360 is like a virtual ball that like when you move. I was thinking of the Kraken disorientation device. That's what it's called. The Kraken disorientation device, but that is like it's $19 million just for that. And I, even if I were to get that rich, it's it's not going to be realistic. See, I want to exit the vehicle and discard it when I'm not, using it. Like GTA players that find a location that they want to explore, but they get out of their car just to explore, and then when they're ready, they get back in their car. That's something that I want to do. Where I get out of this device and hold it out for a bit, and then all of a sudden, when I'm ready to get back into it, after I'm done exploring, I could be like, okay, let me get back in it. But you can't really do that with the Kraken disorientation device because it's molded on the floor and it's huge. You can look it up on YouTube. And it's this big giant, and the ball moves back and forth just like that as it's spinning. And it just like, and it's cool. It's cool because it does that whole Mach 1, Mach 2. Well, not Mach, but what do you call it? Not Mach. Uh, can't think of the word. The levels of G-force. There we go. G-force. I couldn't think of what it was called, but yeah, a G-force. So when you're spinning, the G-force sucks you back, and you have to breathe, and it moves your head because of the G-force, and it lets the person who's in control of that how much you can handle the G-force and stuff like that. So that's basically what that is. And it makes it kind of it's like a simulation, but I think they test you out with that as well. But that's not really what I want. I like the Nova 360 because like it's made for people who can afford it, like kids. So, um, but like I said, I just want a warehouse where it's alive and I get to be in it. That's why I'm fighting on YouTube so I can make this not just for me but for everybody out there. And once I map everything out, then I'm gonna try to make it for everybody so they can have it, so they can live the life in their own world. I don't know. I might do like a sweepstake thing, where whoever the winner is, they get it, and then like I start it again. Whoever's the winner, then again, and I could keep doing that. Maybe I can do something where I can still make money. Maybe if I make movies, all that money that I make from the movie, all that money can go into that. And I'm probably gonna do something where people, when they have this world, they can buy stuff within the world physically, like a GTA Online, but a futuristic version. And that's just something that I'm looking forward to. I'm trying to create something where this can become a second life. Whatever you want, you can put it in your system, your whole world. But you don't even have to be in that world. You can leave that world and go to a different planet. So, like, you can go back to it. But I want people to understand that there are worlds that will be made. And I'm not creating Earth. So, this planet is like off limits. I'm not creating Earth. I'm trying to create something where you're on a different planet. It's big, it's huge, but I want people to explore different realms and different areas. I don't even know what I'm going to be making because again, everything's going to be on a generator as well. So I'm going to have people make stuff, but then there's going to be other times where an AI is going to be making stuff while you're playing. So it's generated. Some is generated, some is not. So you'll have to look out for that. So there will be things that will be generated in to create the illusion of infinity of things. So everything will seem infinite, non-stop. So no matter what you do, I have to figure that out. And like I said, the world will look identical to real life. That's what I'm looking for. Look, if you guys made it this far in the video, 30 minutes in, power to you guys. And this is why I have to say that word at the beginning of the video because like this is what I want. I'm fighting for this thing. I want my woman. I want my woman. I want her and I want my world. That's it. I want my world and I want her. I want her in the world. Her and the world. Those are the two things that I want. Is the world and her. Her and the world. The world and her and the world. Those are the two things that I want. Hopefully my cat will be alive, but cats have a time frame. But that's why I push for artificial intelligence so things can extend. And then after that, I don't really care because after that, I can say I went into the universe. I defeated what I had to defeat. I got my anger off my chest in the virtual world. I ran, lost some weight. I felt good. I defeated some enemies. I did what I had to do. I lifted and did all the explored the ocean and saw different creatures and whatever. But entering a planet would be a dream come true. Just looking at a planet and watch it expand as I'm getting closer into it and land in it and just like, whoa, get out, explore that world, see what I can find. If I hear someone, screaming for help, I will have some sort of microphone. When I have the VR set, some sort of mic. So when I speak into the mic, well, maybe not this, but the VR set. But if it hears you, it hears you. Plus, that's another thing. That's another thing. I want to feel like a pilot. This is your pilot speaking. I hope everyone has fastened their seatbelt. We're about to take off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Thank you all passengers. I hope you enjoy your flight. Like I want to feel like that. I want to feel like that. I want to feel like a professional. I want to, or when I put on the headset or whatever, I just like I want to feel cool. I want to feel badass, you know? I just like everybody wants that. Everybody wants to feel like something. Or when I'm flying, I'm like I turn the aircraft around, looking down. I want that. I want to feel something. I want to do something throughout my whole life. In this world, in this universe, in this life, I can't do it in this reality, you know? That's why I want to create a virtual reality so I can do things in the virtual reality because I can't do it in this reality because it doesn't exist. Can I go to another planet? No. Why? Because we can't even get to Mars. What the hell, bro? The hell? Nope, can't go to Mars. Still struggling. But here's some new photos of it. Oh my gosh, is that all we're gonna get? Is keep getting photos? It's like, bro, this is all we're getting from Mars is photos. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see photos, bro. I don't want to see photos. Because that's what it is. People are like, well, here's a video of Mars. It's not a video, it's a photo. It's a photo mishmash together, looking like it's a video. Did anybody see that? It's just a photo. It's not like you can't see anything. I'm so tired of it. It's the same shit. Same fucking thing. I'm tired of it. This is why I want to create this virtual reality shit because at least like in these worlds you get to do shit. I'm fucking angry, dude. I'm pissed. I just want money to make this. That's it. Is there a story to it? No, there is no story. The story is you make the story in your virtual world. Is there going to be events? Yeah, there's going to be some crazy shit. I'm going to have to program the AI to create these crazy events, but anything that happens is by an AI understanding how the reality works of the real world. So if if some pedestrian comes up to you and says that there's a bomb in a building, you're gonna have to find it. You're gonna have to use an AI drone and see if the AI drone can detect the bomb within the building. And as you're taking down the terrorists, you're going to be like, and they can hear you too. So you're going to have to be quiet because, like I said, the microphone, I want a microphone activation in my virtual reality. So if you even, they will hear it. Everything's going to be run on AI. And I know people probably don't like that idea, but I do because it makes the game more immersive and more realistically. And that's what I'm looking for. I want something to be like, hey, this is real. This is happening. And now have to save the day by taking out these terrorists who planted a bomb in a building and stuff like that. Or some thing came to Earth and I have to leave Earth just to chase this thing. And it's always going to be the objective. And when you click on it, kind of like Skyrim, once you click on it, I guess it activates. Or like once you click on the mission or the quest, it knows you clicked on it. So once it senses that you clicked on it, it sends it to the AI and it activates it. So it kind of generates it in. So you're like, okay, let's find this guy. All right, here we go. So now I'm in outer space chasing this thing that came to Earth and then see where it goes. And if it lands on a different planet, then I'm gonna have to go to that planet and chase him down. But like I said, in the world with the fans generating and the cooler and the heat. You're going to feel all that stuff. So it's going to be challenging. Oh, I think it's called a heptic suit. A heptic suit, I think. So a heptic suit is basically the feeling of feeling getting shot at. So it's like if I get shot at, the heptic suit generates these vibrations in it and it makes it feel like you're actually getting shot. Like it does something to your muscles, I guess. So again, I want to make this reality feel real. I want to feel like everything is possible and real. I want to be sucked into this virtual world. I want to run in this warehouse house that I made so I can live within that world every single day. Every time I wake up, I'm just in this world, just living my life. That's what I want. I don't want to be in this world and just be like, I got work in the morning. This is boring. It's boring to live a life like that. Gotta go to work. Like Andrew Tate says, I'm sorry I had to bring that up, but it's kind of girl poem goes off. You go to work. Hey, boss. It's true. Your alarm does go off, and then you're like, get your clothes on, put your uniform on, put your hat on, go to work, clock in. Your boss is like, okay, you're clocked in. Okay, I need you to go over here. I need you to start putting this over here. Oh, and put on yeah, put on the hat and put on your name tag and put on your shoes and then okay, and make sure you tie that up. Tuck in your shirt too. Okay. Make sure you do like, oh my gosh. It's like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay, gotcha. You tell your boss all that, and you're like, shit, I can't believe this crap. What the fuck? Damn. It's my life right now. Well, I don't want to live that life, man. It's like, fuck, I don't want to live that life. Who the hell wants to live that life, man, every day? Everybody's living that life every day. Is that, I don't want to deal with that, man. I want to wake up in the morning and start making money just because of something I created. I just want to be like, yeah, dude, here we go. People are living their life virtually, and it's like I'm willing to pay for you to have this. But once you do whatever you want, if you want to upgrade, you're gonna have to pay for that. So it's kind of like I'm making all that money back. So all that upgrade is gonna be, yeah, dude. I mean, I'm trying to figure this whole thing out because I want people to have this machine. I want you to be within this world every day and feel good about who you are. I know people are like, why would you want people to be in a virtual world? Because this world sucks. All I do is get pissed. It's either the liberals did something, or the Republicans did something, or the president did something, or the non-president did something, or another leader in a different country did something, and then now I'm on panic mode, and we're all on panic mode. I mean, that's all it is. It's like we watch TV and then, or we're on social media and something crazy fucking happens, and it's like, oh my fucking gosh, I don't want to fucking deal with this. It's painful. What? I don't want to hear it no more, dude. I miss the good old days when I was playing video games, man. I was like, huh? Oh, oh. I'm living my life killing motherfuckers in this video game. That's all. Oh, shit, there's an enemy right there. I see you, dude. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on, I gotta pause real quick. No. I gotta fill up my health. I forgot my health is a little low. Gotta. Okay, all right, let's go to battle, guys. Bum, bum, bum. Side note sounds crazy. Wait, I gotta take cover. I gotta take cover. I forgot. I forgot. Hold on. Wait. I got it. I could do it. I forgot. Hey, you. Where you at? I'm heading your way. I need to trade with you. See, you go with your buddies. And I gotta trade with you real quick. Here, I'll give you this, dude, bro. I got this. I got this. All right, let me trade you this. Thank you. Okay. All right. Where's the at? Where's the at? All right, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. You go online, you chill with your friends, you start go to battles, online, and everyone just seems a little bit happy. I don't know. Just saying, dude. Like a virtual world allows you to feel that. If you're a single player dude, it doesn't matter. AI is more powerful now than it ever was before. So now you can defeat, probably not. But remember Perfect Dark? Remember that from the 64? Remember the levels of the AI? Oh my gosh, dude. Perfect Dark. Holy shit. That game was crazy. And that was just the challenges. So each challenge, it got harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. You know what I mean? So that's the crazy part. Like that's kind of like something I want to do. Like I think about stuff like this, like Perfect Dark and the challenges behind that and the AI system. That was really good, man. You gotta love those AI. That one, that was some. That was the cool thing back in those days. And that was on the 64. 64, Nintendo 64. So you had that. Now, years later, gosh, dude, trying to defeat an AI system, that probably would be even crazier because it knows your every move. Like it knows what you're about to do. Even just you thinking it, it knows that you're thinking it, and it's ahead of you. So it's like remember Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear? You know how like Kojima. Wait, all you had to do was what? Remove the controller and put it in slot two? But that was the thinking of Kojima. He was way ahead in video games. I guess that's kind of like the same process, I guess. Yeah, but that was Kojima's thinking. So that's why Kojima's a genius at what he does. But I just, like I said, I want the future virtual world. This is why I voted for you know who, Trump. I'm sorry. I'm just tired of it. I don't want to live my life like this. I got a woman that I want to make. I got a woman that I want to make. I want to create her. All plump, pear shaped, nice big legs and wide hips. I want that. I want to, bro. I like a thick woman, bro. I want that in my virtual world. I want to feel badass. Can you do that? Or can you? I hope you can. If any, I want to. I want my name on this project, on this project creation system. Because that's basically what it is. It's project creation system. I called this and I want it made before 2030. I mean, it's probably not going to come out in 2030. It might can't come out later, depending on how popular I get on this channel of mine. Probably not so since of what I said at the beginning of this fucking the point is I want this to happen. I'm tired of living this stupid life that I'm living, guys. We all are. And the only happiness to me is this world that I want to create. I want to get into the universe. I want to go to planet, galaxy to galaxy. And once I land, I want to see me. I want to see me in a game, and I want you to see you in the game. I want you to have what I have. I want you to create your own FEMBOT or MALEBOT so you can feel love. Because again, I don't believe in a God. I believe this is it. Guys, this is it. This is it. This is the only life. There could be something after this. I don't know. But right now, I'm living right now, and you're living right now. You're living right now as I am living right now. And everyone should feel a little bit of joy and some glimmer of hope and feel badass. That's why gamers play video games, so they can feel badass. Like, yeah, I took this monster down. Hell yeah, I took that big giant ass monster down. Look how cool I look. I look badass. Even though you're not playing as you, but you and you see that's why super let me go back to Mario. You know what I like about Mario? He says here we go. He doesn't say here I go. He says here we go. Here we go. Why does he say that? You know why? Because it's we, meaning you and him. And we're doing this together. You're controlling him, and that's why a lot of people love Mario because he's such a unique character, and that is an emotional game to me. Um, because it's like you're helping out this character because of like an enemy that this character is going through. And it's with any video game, you're playing as the main protagonist, even though you're controlling this protagonist. There's cutscenes that you have no control over, so it kind of puts together this whole little cutscene, like with the voice actor, and it makes it believable that this character is real, and you become attached to the character. That's why everyone calls Stephen Ogg Trevor, instead of calling him Steven, because they grew attached to this character. They're like, but Steven, you don't understand. We love Trevor Phillips from GTA 5. I mean, I know you're Steven, but like, it's cool that you look like Trevor, even though I know you are Trevor, but even though you don't want to be seen as Trevor, but you played as Trevor. But we like to see you as Trevor. It's a crazy, weird world that we live in. But I get Stephen Ogg. He doesn't want to be seen as Trevor because he can't be Trevor. That's why he played Trevor. I get his point of view. He wants to be seen as Stephen because that's who he is. I was born Stephen Ogg. I wasn't born Trevor Ogg or Trevor Phillips. So I feel this dude. I understand where he's coming from, and he gets it. But at the same time, he says he doesn't get it, which I understand what he's saying. But the point is like, it's the characters, man. We fall in love with these characters, and we want to help these characters out on their journey throughout the whole game. That's why people play video games. And that's why I want you to be you. I want you to create you. That's why I'm like project creation system. That's why I want to make all this stuff so you can create you. And as this world is being created in time, I mean, this is it. Like, I'm making my grand finale one game, and I just want to put it in it, and I just want to be like, well, this is it, guys. I want to create it magical, and I want to create it reality magical. It's between magical and non-magical. It's like a reality, but also magical. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. Like, I want people to go to hell as well, but I want people to be on Earth at the same time. Like, I want you to go into another planet and it looks hellish, but yet life formed on it. And I'm trying to figure out how that is possible. You know what I mean? Like, can it be possible that Earth that is red and fiery can produce life on it? And what would these creatures look like? And I want people to go to it and be like, holy crap, this is terrifying, you know? Like, you have to adapt to it, and that's something that I want to make, something like that. It's crazy. I talk a lot. I know I talk a lot. almost an hour. But that's the thing. I love talking. I do. I love talking because I'm trying to spew as much as I can to people so people can understand where I'm coming from. So you know that, hey, I want to create this warehouse, but I also want you to have some sort of like warehouse that you could, like a virtual room, and you get to be in it, and you get to have all this stuff, and you get to feel like you're in it. Like Ready Player One, but on steroids. I'm trying to come up with that solution. That's why I say all this obscene stuff, and my channel is crazy because I'm trying to, you know, hello, over here, Bieber here. You know, give me in voice acting, give me in acting. I don't care. Let me do something that's useful that allows me to end up making this so everybody can have it. Because I don't care about money. I just care about these things that I want to make. The woman that I want to make and the world, and just live in that, and just like wake up in the morning and just, and I want you to wake up in the same thing. I want you to live in that world, you know? And if you don't want to live in that world, that's fine. You can find another planet to live on. You see my thinking? That's why I want to create multiple planets, multiple things. Um, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. When I say project creation system, I literally mean it. So if you want to customize your own planet, I'm thinking about having you create your own fucking planet. Like I want this world. I want this world. And I don't care what you do to it. You know how many I've seen people who play Minecraft build the galaxy? I've seen that. That's crazy. People are creating shit with Minecraft. People build galactic universes, they've built castles. Minecraft allows you to build things, and people just like they go crazy with the building. Modders go crazy, even if it's not Minecraft, it's another game. You got modders who just want to create, and they want to constantly create, and that's something I want to do. I want somebody to be in my world, but like this thing that I want to create, and I just want you to create. The only thing is it's going to be more realistic because everything is running on an AI um, system. I'm trying to illusion a cheat way of making games more realistic than life, which will be very terrifying, just like how Sora was when people saw that. People were like, it looks like an actual person. People, when it comes to AI video generating, the only thing that makes it kind of give away is the hands, like with the picture. They're like, oh, they can't, like, AI has trouble with the hands. Like, but everything else, it's scary. It's terrifying to people that like AI is becoming this terrifying that you can create things so real that you can't even tell what is an AI and what isn't. Like, some people can detect it, some people can detect it. But that's the level that I want to make when it comes to making video games or virtual worlds is I want AI systems to create this for me. Until this world eventually gets to advancing, I rather be in a virtual world until then, if that makes sense. Until we start making Earth more futuristic, I rather remain in a virtual world in the meantime. Okay? It's basically what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna cut it here because I've been recording for an hour. So, guys, I'm just gonna say this. Thank you guys for watching. I'm V-Bird. V-Bird. All right. And I'll see you guys in the next video.